Welcome back to 100 Days of 7 Days to Die. This is the final episode. We've got a massive finale coming up for you in just a little while, but first we're joining the action on day 91 as I try to put some of these extra blade traps to use on my regular tightrope horde base, but we'll come back to that shortly because first we're going to start this horde over at the new grinder base that we built a couple of episodes ago. So here we go. Now you'll notice that a couple of these blade traps aren't currently turned on, and that's quite simply because I didn't have enough power to actually power them all. So what I'm thinking is, as some of the ones in the background kind of get destroyed and conk out, the power is just automatically going to be rerouted to these ones at the front. So hopefully we'll start to see these start spinning up very shortly, because I don't imagine these blade traps are going to last that long. Now it's probably not the only downside, but one of the major downsides of this base is that you can't see anything. So I'm just kind of shooting blind, getting a bunch of kills, but yeah, I can't really see what on earth I'm doing. So given that, I'm going to bail on this base again. Switch off those blade traps, kill a bird, turn on my tightrope blade traps, and then we should see these zombies start to route over to the main tightrope horde base. And let's have a look at our new little contraption that we built just beneath the point where they fall off the tightrope, and that's pretty nice. Look at that. Now if you've caught any of the previous hordes that we've done at this base, you'll know that it really is just a pretty much routine process now, so we won't make you sit through the entire night. We're just going to skip to the morning. You can see me clearing up the last few zombies. And with that done, I'll just go dump all of my inventory into my temporary horde night box so that I don't get it muddled up with all the loot. Take an eye candy. And we'll go start grabbing the loot. Starting off with this nice little red bag here that we got from a demolisher. So with that mostly gathered, we'll just chuck it all in our temporary zombie loot box and have a look at what we got. Great. Well, that was it for day 91. Day 92, we headed over to the snow to do another tier 6 mission. We've got 2 left until we complete the tier. I wanted to try and find ones that interesting POIs that we haven't done before, or that I personally haven't seen before. This is the first time we've made it to this new version of the athletics complex. And given how close we are to the end of the series, I figured it would be time to start experimenting with some of this fun ammo that we got. So I'll be using a couple of exploding crossbow bolts in this little run. Like that. Totally unnecessary, but fuck it. This is slightly more necessary. A little bit disappointed they're not that powerful, really. Not getting too many kills with them. You have to go point blank to actually make a difference. Right, so this is the stadium pretty much cleared. Making our way into what used to be the football field. Now seems to be some kind of camp, army camp, or one of those checkpoints. There's a pretty grim fire pit or a burn pit right in the middle of the thing there. That's actually quite horrible the more you think about it. The thing I just discovered about this kind of POI, where it's basically a massive open area, is that the game will just try to absolutely overwhelm you with sheer numbers of zombies. So anyway, after a little bit of panic with that massive horde chasing after me, it was back to stealth and we're able to just pick these all off from a distance. It looks like we have quite a lot of red dots left on the HUD, but they all seem to be off at different distances, so it's not as bad as it looks. These army dudes just came up one at a time. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And that leaves us just with this fella to sort out. Shut up. Give me your bags. No, you can keep him. Okay, loot room. Pretty good if I wasn't on day 92 and didn't really need anything. There's a lot of military stuff in here. Obviously we get the infested stash, heaps of shit. And the main stash as well. Always a bit of a struggle now, like we said last time, figuring out how to fit all this crap in our inventory, but we did it. We economised, left a bunch of stuff behind that we don't really need. Had an amazing takeoff. Went to turn the mission in at the trader. Picked up another one over at this place. Now I know, a minute ago I did say that we're looking for missions that we haven't done before. Red Mesa is not one of those, but I haven't done it in this version of the game, so again I did want to just check it out, see if anything's changed. Looking good so far. Now I know there's a barrel that we can explode in here, so let's do that. Kick them all off. And normally we would have all these mentalists running towards us, but because stealth is completely overpowered, and probably by the next time I play this game it's going to be nerfed because the release 1.1 did just come out, which I believe has ruined all of our stealthing fun. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get around to playing a stealth build again, but yeah, let's just enjoy it while it lasts. Things could have got a little bit squiffy here, but yeah, I just had to turn around and bolt, get around a corner, jump over something, duck, and then only, I don't know how it decides which ones can still see us or not, but yeah, somebody in the comments talked about my stealth meter down in the bottom corner. Yeah, I don't know why, I mean it's on what, 42, 43, and there are zombies right in front of me that can't see me, so yeah, who knows. Anyway, doesn't matter now. Let's move on. It's raining soldiers. Now here's something, I don't remember this having water in it before. Maybe that's a new change, maybe I'm just forgetting things. Lucky our gun still works underwater. I don't know what it's telling me there, you cannot use that at this time. It's all good though. And again, another hairy moment when I didn't realise how many zombies were actually in this little room. And every time I turned around, another one was there. Have a quick little game of cat and mouse, shall we? Now he's getting a little bit emotional for me right now. This is going to be the last mission that we're doing as part of this series. 100 days, more than 100 hours, something like 110 hours to complete 100 days. I don't know why it's not an hour per day. But yeah, this is quite a poignant moment. I've been moaning about stealth making things too easy, but I think I'm going to miss it, you know. One thing I am going to guarantee though is that this is the first and the last time I'm ever going to do a series where it requires 10 hours of footage. Oh, 11 hours actually, based on that maths. 11 hours of footage to record one episode. That is not happening again, so yeah, feel privileged. This is it. This is the first and last time. You guys are getting to witness a once in a lifetime event, because I ain't doing this again. It's as fun as it is now that I'm at the end. Alright, just a couple of zombies left to clear up here, and then the loot should be ours. Oh no, hang on, we have to open the door. Let's kill these ones. Come on. Alright, door. Hide. Unnecessary. Creep around the corner. And let's start blasting. It's done. The loot is ours, our final infested stash. Let's have a look what we got. And too much to use, too much to carry by the time we finish looting this room. 20 blade traps. As if I need 20 more blade traps. Fuck you know. Alright, stay positive. Stay positive. No complaining. We're at the end of the series, Steve. Come on. Do you know what I think this moment needs? There's a really beautiful sunrise. Day 94. We still have 6 days to go until day 100. What the fuck are we going to do? I bet you can't guess. Here we go. Have you guessed what it is yet? No? How about now? Alright, this should give it away. Made a Battenberg slice. We're going cake crazy. Check it out. I couldn't just make one, I had to build the whole cake and then cut one off. Look at that, how good does that look? I assume you get Battenbergs all over the world. So hopefully you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, day 95, I couldn't stop there once I got a Battenberg done. I had to make a birthday cake as well. Just in a cakey mood, I don't know why. Having said that, it did take a long time. I think I spent a whole day maybe even doing those cakes. So I decided to go and pick up a couple of treasure maps, and I realised that I've never actually tried using dynamite to dig them up. And this is what happens, so I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know if this is like automatic based on, well, I don't know, I've never seen this before. Is it a trigger that happens when you use dynamite to dig up a buried treasure? I don't know. Well, not a buried treasure, you know, a treasure map. Who knows? Anyway, so we picked up 3 lots of loot from these treasure maps. Unnecessary, to be honest, but I was killing time. Alright, let's have a look at the third. And with that done, it was time to go back and build some more cakes. So, turns out I actually bit off more than I could chew with this particular project. I decided I was going to try to repave this entire area to build my next cake. I got about a quarter of the way through before giving up because it was, well, it's just, well, for one, it was too far away from the base and I couldn't really see it, but it was also becoming a pain in the ass. So I built a chocolate gâteau just in the street next to my birthday cake. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And while I was looking at this, I realised that that broken building across the road is, well, it just looks shit. So I spent the next day, all of day 96, rebuilding it and turning it into a trifle with jelly on the bottom, custard in the middle and cream on the top. Now, question, what is better than a Battenberg cake? Answer, an even bigger Battenberg cake. So I decided to just waste more time building another Battenberg in the middle of the street there, a massive cake. It was a lot easier to actually do because the squares were small enough for me to paint that grid. But there we go. There's my cake, there's my trifle, my chocolate gâteau. Now, this little fucking joint over here is my next victim. Let's go clear that out. Actually forgot that it was attached to that building site next door, so again, tier 3. I thought I was just going to do a quick little project, but the game had other ideas. Anyway, had some reconstruction to do here, put in some new windows, rebuilt the walls. And yeah, just sorting out all the windows, you know, you've got to pay attention to detail with these things. And I don't know what I was trying to do here. I tried making it look like a chocolate cake, but I don't know, it just looks like a bit of a Willy Wonka kind of shop now. It doesn't actually look like a cake, but never mind. It is what it is, it looks pretty sweet. Now, the final pièce de la résistance for King of Lizards Park. Look at this. And we've managed to take it up to day 98. What an absolute waste of time. I'm hoping that anyone else who's watching this who's been this far in the game, you can sympathise and empathise, because this is the kind of thing that happens when you try and play this game for 100 hours at a time. Now that note on the piano suggests that something serious is about to happen. And that is the way, because we have the day 99 horde right around the corner. Ooh, spooky. Okay, we've got the zombies coming in. We're going to start hitting those blade traps any moment now. There we go. It's time to unload a bunch of ammo. Now the serious thing that is about to happen is not the horde. The horde was easy, as it always is. So let's let's finish up here. We will just kill these last few zombies and then head down and get the loot. Okay, so as always, we'll stick our loot in the loot bucket over here. Have a quick look at that. Just all the regular stuff. A few books, bit of ammo, food mostly. Nothing really to write home about. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I know that sound. That is the sound of us getting the fuck out of Dodge. Holy shit. Alright, this is it. We're going to have to make a run for it. Where's the helicopter? Alright, let's go. Go, 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 go. Let's get up. We need to get out of here as quickly as possible. I wonder if we triggered something at the Red Mesa a short while ago. I don't know. But I do know that we cannot be here when whatever happens, happens. Oh my god. I just saw these bright flashes on the horizon. I managed to get some distance before the explosion started happening. I had no idea the scale of what just happened, but it's all gone. It's all gone. 100 days of hunting, gathering, collecting, building, making home in the apocalypse. I am lost for words. I'm speechless. I am without speech. Well, hopefully all the destruction is over. We're going to have to land this thing and see if there's anything we can salvage. Fuck me. Look at that. That's what used to be the fucking Poppin' Pills factory. Oh, my Battenberg is gone. My house, my base is gone. Town Hall, King of the Zed's Hall, look at this. It is no more. Let's see. Ooh. Junkie's still alive. Junkie survived. He made it. He may very well be the only thing that did. Our entire crafting part of the base is just nothing. There's nothing there. Well, that means only one thing. We're going to have to start over. It's just stuff, guys. It's just stuff. We can get more stuff. Well, this town is a write-off. We need to get out of here. Find somewhere off the grid to hang out for a bit. Somewhere that's not worth bombing. This house over here on the edge of the desert and the forest looks good. It's a decent candidate. Let's bring her down gently. And see if we can get in here. Knock knock. Having to save ammo now. We've only got what we just happened to have on us at the end of that horde night, which wasn't a lot because I dumped all of my gear in my temporary horde base box. And it's taking a lot longer to kill these fuckers. What a wild ride. It's almost like we've come full circle, coming back to the stun baton. I mean, obviously, our skills are second to none now. So that's going to be one advantage we have as we start over in the apocalypse. As I said, we've lost all our stuff, but it is just stuff. We can get more. We've got 100 days of experience, skills, know-how, and credit with the traders. So here's what we're doing. We're going to set up camp, clear this house out, lay low for a while. I mean, I need a drink actually. Fuck, I'm thirsty. I've got nothing on me. Nope, no drinking here. Well, there's no time like the present to go and introduce ourselves to our new local trader. He gave us a couple of waters and a coffee from the vendor. And look at this, having to buy a cooking pot and a grill again. Really getting back to basics. It's been a trip, guys. Thank you so much for coming along on this ride with me. 100 days or 7 days to die. We did it. We survived. And we live to fight another day.